Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. BTS Army is taking over Toronto, creating an incredible atmosphere ahead of BTS's two sold-out shows at Rogers Stadium this weekend. The arrival of the K-pop superstars is one of the moments fans have been looking forward to the most, especially after BTS's long journey back to cities around the world as part of their latest activities. The excitement among ARMY was already building long before the concerts began. Throughout the week, various fan events and special activities took place across Toronto. The official BTS pop-up stores in the Yonge Dundas area and Eaton Centre quickly became major attractions. Some fans were even willing to line up as early as 2 a.m. to purchase merchandise and experience the BTS atmosphere firsthand. But beyond the long lines, merchandise, and BTS-themed items, what truly matters most to ARMY is BTS themselves. After waiting so long for the opportunity to see all 7 members perform together again, their arrival in Toronto feels especially meaningful. For fans, a BTS concert is more than just a music performance. It is an opportunity to share energy, memories, and unforgettable moments with a group that has been part of their lives for many years. That is why every update about the members' whereabouts, concert preparations, and activities in Toronto immediately captures attention. Excitement grew even further after new videos showed BTS taking part in rehearsals and soundcheck in Toronto. The footage offered fans a glimpse into how the members were preparing before meeting thousands of ARMY at Rogers Stadium. Rehearsal and soundcheck footage always have a special appeal because they allow fans to see a more natural side of BTS. The members have to make sure every detail of the performance is ready, from vocals and choreography to stage positions and coordination with the production team. With 2 sold-out concerts ahead, Toronto is preparing to become one of the most memorable stops on BTS's journey. However, behind the excitement of the Toronto concerts and the overwhelming support from ARMY, there is another story that shows just how demanding BTS's schedule has been. A behind-the-scenes video reveals the process BTS went through while preparing for their performance at the 2026 FIFA World Cup Final halftime show. A performance that lasts only a few minutes on stage can actually require weeks of preparation, tremendous stamina, intense concentration, and incredibly detailed coordination. One of the biggest challenges is the members' physical condition. After completing a series of concerts in Europe, BTS had to continue traveling with very limited time for rest. Airplane journeys became an opportunity to sleep and recover, while they also had to protect their voices after exhausting concerts. Even simple things such as showering, eating, sleeping, and maintaining their physical condition became important parts of the preparation before traveling again and entering rehearsal. Once they arrived at the venue, there was practically little time to relax. Preparation immediately entered an intensive stage. BTS not only had to memorize songs and choreography, but also study almost every detail of the performance. Entrance positions, walking directions, formations, diagonals, movements across the stage, transitions, and the timing of exits all had to be carefully calculated. Every movement had to be repeated again and again. Even a small mistake could cause a member to move too far forward, fall behind, or step outside the intended formation. Because floor markings are not always easy to see, the members often had to use one another's positions as references. In certain sections, Jungkook, who was positioned in the center, also became an important reference point to help the other members maintain a clean formation. The complexity of the preparation became even more obvious because BTS had to coordinate with multiple elements at the same time. The members needed to synchronize their movements with dancers, cameras, lighting, changes in camera angles, cues, and the final position of every segment. They had to know when the camera would move, when to look in a specific direction, and how to make sure every movement still looked natural from the camera's perspective. Despite the seriousness of the rehearsal, BTS's playful side was still visible. The members still found time to joke around, talk about being tired, mention how much they wanted to sleep and eat, discuss their experiences in Europe, and talk about their journey toward New York. They also paid attention to their feet, warmed up, discussed cameras and lighting, and thought about how to achieve the best possible visual result. For Jikook fans, the interactions between Jimin and Jungkook naturally became one of the moments that attracted attention. However, The footage does not explicitly show a romantic situation and cannot be used as confirmation of any private relationship. What we see is interaction and coordination between two BTS members as part of a group that requires an extremely high level of synchronization. Like the other members, Jimin and Jungkook had to constantly pay attention to each other's positions and movements to ensure that the entire formation remained precise. The footage also provides important context for some of the speculation circulating on social media. Rather than interpreting something that was never shown, the video highlights how all 7 members worked together as one team. They had to adapt to limited rest, complete rehearsals and sound checks, check positions and entrance routes, adjust camera angles and transitions, and communicate continuously with the production team. Even though their travel schedule and workload were exhausting, BTS's determination remained visible as they prepared to perform. The 7 members worked to regain their energy before stepping onto the stage. Their group fighting chant was a simple but meaningful moment, showing how they encouraged one another after going through such an intense preparation process. Ultimately, the behind-the-scenes footage shows that BTS's performance at the 2026 FIFA World Cup Final halftime show did not happen instantly. Behind those few spectacular minutes on stage was a long process filled with rehearsals, coordination, travel, limited sleep, sound checks, position adjustments, communication, and non-stop teamwork. That is what makes the footage so fascinating. Fans are not only seeing BTS as superstars performing on one of the world's biggest stages. They are also seeing 7 members who can feel exhausted, joke around, discuss details, practice, follow one another's movements, and continue striving to deliver their very best performance. Now, that same energy can once again be felt in Toronto. From ARMY lining up before sunrise, to pop-up stores packed with fans, to the latest rehearsal and soundcheck footage, everything reflects just how strong the excitement surrounding BTS remains. The 2 nights at Rogers Stadium are ready to become a major celebration of music, togetherness, and the extraordinary connection between BTS and ARMY. Ultimately, when the stage lights come on and all 7 BTS members stand in front of thousands of fans, all the exhaustion and long journeys seem to be worth it. Whether in Toronto or on a global stage such as the 2026 FIFA World Cup Final halftime show, what audiences see as a spectacular performance is only the final result of a long process built on hard work, discipline, teamwork, and the determination of 7 BTS members to always give their best to their fans. That is the story behind BTS's busy schedule, from rehearsals to finally meeting ARMY again in Toronto. Behind every spectacular performance is incredible hard work, teamwork, and preparation from all 7 members. What do you think? Which moment caught your attention the most? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get the latest BTS and Jikook updates only on Jikook Moments. See you in the next video. Borahi!